Welcome to the Rational Review. Let's go check in with TikTok.
To every American that hears my voice, listen carefully. This is not a warning. This is not a debate. This is the line in the sand. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. Because this is no longer left versus right. This is we the American people versus the machine. The machine that has been running our country without our consent. A machine that was built by politicians who have forgotten who the hell they work for. A machine that is fed by corruption, protected by silence, empowered by our obedience. They only have power because we allow it. Every law, every dollar, every ounce of authority they claim was borrowed from us, and they did nothing but abuse it. We watched them lie. We watched them protect themselves. And we are watching them selling out the people who built this country. And for far too long, we were told to accept it, to be patient, to wait our turn. That time is over, and the line is drawn. Not with violence, not with chaos, but with something that's far more dangerous to corruption. Unity, awareness, and resolve. This is the moment when Americans stop arguing with each other and remember who the hell we are. We are not subjects. We are not property. We are definitely not powerless. We are the source. And when we the people start remembering that, when we withdraw our consent, when we stop complying, when we stop being silent, that's when the machine has nothing left to stand on. Every corrupt system collapses the moment the people decide no more. And that moment is now. To every American that hears my voice.
Yeah, I think she pretty much said it all. She kind of described exactly how a majority of Americans feel right now. And this comment over here caught my attention. We all agree, but how? We need leaders to get behind. Who can lead us? We the people. There are plenty of us ready and waiting. We just need good leadership. I think a lot of us are hoping that Trump is that leader. And we're hoping we're not going to be disappointed.
Do you think that this person is a patriot or a traitor?
That's a fuck nigga.
Why do you say that?
When he became president, he spent more of his time to put LGBTQ into power than he did for his own race. And it doesn't have to be about race, but I mean, dude, you're the first nigga president. You expect for you to do nigga shit. The closest thing he did to doing anything for niggas was changing his tennis court and turn it into a basketball court. Outside of that, he made homosexual marriage completely legal. We started having civil unrest like we never seen before. BLM was created. Me Too was created. All of these political companies and organizations were created through him. And nothing that was truly peaceful. Conservatives got targeted, falsely labeled as racist through his reign. He's a complete traitor. He was here to only conquer and divide, and he accomplished that goal.
Do you think that this person...
Wow, that's definitely a hot take on Obama. You know, they say facts, 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 and yeah, I gotta agree with them. But, you know, what do you expect? I'm still not even sure if he was legally born in the U.S.
Nope. Go ahead and set the camera down.
What? Who are you?
Set the camera down.
Who are you?
What are you doing?
Bro, you're putting your hands on me? This is a public sidewalk, bro. Yes, it is. Who are you, bro?
Set the camera down.
Who are you, bro?
Leave.
Who
Leave.
is you?
Leave.
I'm on a public sidewalk,
No, you're
bro.
not.
Yes, I am. I'm on a public sidewalk. Call the police. Get your phone out. Call the police. Call the police on this shit.
Hey.
Look at what he's doing. Come on, man.
Leave.
What the fuck?
Leave now.
You're doing too much. I told you
Leave.
last time.
The
You're
fuck
doing too
is you
much.
doing?
Private property.
You
Leave.
trying to fight me, bro?
Leave.
You going to
Leave.
jail. You going to jail, bro.
Leave. Now you're off
You
the
going
property.
to jail, bro.
You leave
This is
too.
a sidewalk, bro.
This is private property.
This is a sidewalk.
Leave.
You just
I told you
You're going to
last
leave.
time.
bro.
Hey, man,
You're
just
going to
leave.
This is a sidewalk,
Hey,
bro.
You're going to leave or you're going to jail.
Dude.
Cool.
Call
Go
the
to jail.
police. Call the police then. Call them.
Yeah, can I get an officer here at the Rockford Mass
Fuck outta
Transit?
here, dude.
We have one of the Metro officers assaulting us on a sidewalk. We're on a sidewalk, and he's grabbing my buddy up. He doesn't have no right to do this.
Private property.
I need like an officer here, like immediately. He's telling us that the sidewalk's private property.
What's that sign say?
Rockford.
I believe so. Right across the. Yes, 501. I'm seeing it right now. Austin Triplet. He's getting very confrontational, like he's about to beat him up or something.
I will bet you $1
You're
million.
going to jail. You put your hands all on me, bro.
Yep.
Yes, you did.
You come back on the property, you're going to jail.
Where's the property
You understand?
at, bro?
He's telling us if we walk back on the
Come
property,
You
he's
just
going
showed
to
me
arrest us.
out the
going to
street.
jail.
And we're not on the property. We're on the
Yes,
sidewalk.
because now you're not on the property.
How the fuck you
He
sound,
pushed us
bro?
out into the street.
How the fuck you sound,
And then this
bro?
guy.
This is a sidewalk, nigga. This is a sidewalk, bro.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's
I don't
attacking
give a
my
fuck,
friend.
bro. I'll go wherever it's safe.
Because he went on the sidewalk. We're trying to get down the street.
This is my sidewalk,
You guys
bro.
racist, man.
Get the fuck out of here,
You
bro.
guys racist.
Racist is a motherfucker.
I will go to the jail for that word, man.
I don't know if he's injured or not.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
He is injured, he said. Yeah, he said he is. He said he wants to be looked at. He's got a medical device on. I don't know if it got ripped out or not.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
You ain't nobody, bro.
You told me that.
I believe so. He said he wants to be looked at.
Get the
You
fuck
my
out of
feelings,
here.
man.
He
I
said,
said this is a sidewalk,
Tony?
bro.
Use the bad word.
Westergaard.
You just put your hands on me. He just put his hands on me.
No,
You don't
I
even know
just-
what-
I
This
just-
is a
Just asked him to
sidewalk,
be
I
bro.
want to
yesterday.
keep you away from him.
This is a sidewalk, bro. This is a sidewalk, dude. You're getting in trouble, bro. You're going to jail.
All right, I'll see
Yes.
you. I'll see you in court.
You're definitely going to see me in court.
You might want to stay here, sir. You're fleeing a
Are
crime.
you going to put your hands on me for going on the sidewalk, sir?
Hey, walk away.
He's on a curb.
I'm on a
Dude,
curb.
you can't do that.
Do not
You're
step back
gonna
on
get
the
yourself in
property.
trouble.
Arrest authority?
You
Yes,
can't put
on
your
the
hands on
property,
people
yes.
when we're walking down the
This is
sidewalk.
not the property, dude.
This is the property.
That is not the property.
Yes, it
dude.
is. Look, we're not gonna fucking argue about it, okay?
You're cussing
You hear
at me
him?
now?
Yes. Walk
Who are
away.
you? Who are you, bro?
Metro
You
enforcement.
ain't shit. You ain't a motherfucking lick
It's
on
our
a dog's
job.
nuts, bro.
Walk away.
You ain't shit, bro. Fucking walk
Hey, no,
away.
yeah,
This is
the police are on their way.
No, fuck.
Just walk away.
I would stay here.
Walk away.
That's a sidewalk, nigga.
Yeah.
Just leave, man. Come back.
I'm not, nigga.
Come back
Fuck
and you
you
go to jail.
motherfuckers,
Hey.
bro.
De-escalate yourself, man.
Hey.
Are they coming?
Yeah, I think
I'm not walking. This is a sidewalk, and the police are gonna let me come
I got
on the
a
sidewalk.
tie-dye
I'll go
gray
back in
and
there,
black
building
tie-dye
tomorrow.
shirt on.
No, I'm not.
And my buddy has a black t-shirt on.
You ain't
You're
nobody, bro.
Well, right now.
If you come back, you go to
I want to see if the cops actually show up in this one. I always hate these parts. Part 1, Part 2. Make sure you subscribe so you get the second parts. It's ridiculous. But, yeah, I think he's absolutely right. You know, this looks like just a regular sidewalk. This does not look like private property. So, I don't know what these, I don't know, Metro Security is tripping about. Yeah, I don't know. That's, a little crazy.
I just wanted to thank everybody at Turning Point USA, USD for having this debate. And also I would thank the Turning Point USA, San Diego State, because they gave a voice to one of my dear friends who was a victim at the the October 7th Nova Music Festival, and his name is Muzai. I really appreciate that you guys did that, and you have my sincere gratitude. I'd also like to quickly state that this is a message for the far left first, and then we'll get into what I highly disagree with you about. But I just read Hassan Piker's New York Times article where he claims that he did not stifle free speech in his chat. I do not believe that's true because I was banned multiple times for having a simple disagreement with him. That is one thing on the right that you guys do far better, is not creating echo chambers, and this is a complete amazing thing that you guys are doing right now. And I just want to let you know, right now, Hassan Piker, I will donate $5,000 to Palestine if you debate me. Now, and I 100% mean that, and I will make sure that that is as public as possible. My question for you, Charlie, is I just want to make it clear, I am against affirmative action. Of course, I do not believe, as a disabled person myself, I do not believe that affirmative action is the entirety of what DEI entails. That being said, I would be fine with DEI gotten rid of if it meant a true meritocracy in the United States. But why would I trust Donald Trump to create a meritocracy when he himself has appointed the least accomplished and the least, essentially, yeah, perfect word, the least accomplished cabinet in U.S. history, at least in my opinion. If you disagree, I can explain why I feel that way.
Well, first of all, one thing doesn't have to do with the other, but I'm going to reject the premise that it's the least qualified cabinet ever, so we could talk about that. But even if it was just Donald Trump picking his family members, it has nothing to do with the merits of DEI or getting rid of DEI, right? So that's a red herring.
Yeah, so the least qualified, I'm kind of with Trump on that one, just because you don't want somebody that's been part of the system, has made the friends and made the backdoor deals about you scratch my back, I scratch yours in public office or anywhere in the government. You want the people that don't have associations with government.
Actually have nothing one to do with the other. One's a repeal of a policy. One is your critique of a cabinet. So which one would you rather debate? Would you rather debate DEI and all of its implications or Trump's cabinet? It seems like you have more problems with Trump's cabinet because we actually might be on the same side of meritocracy. So want to talk about the cabinet? Whichever you prefer.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Right.
I personally don't see it as red herring, but we can talk about that.
Well,
sure.
yeah, one doesn't have anything to do with the other, right? I mean, you can personally have hypocrisy in your own life and still do really good things in policy, right? It doesn't necessarily equate, right?
Well, I mean, in the way that I see it is that when a lot of people talk about, like when they're talking about their choice to vote for Kamala or Trump instead of Kamala, they talk about the personal aspects of Donald Trump that make them want to trust him, right? A lot of people trust him. You can see the way that people look. I mean, everybody's wearing the MAGA hats. People trust him. Why would I trust him?
Okay. So yeah, that is your contention. So
yeah.
What about his cabinet is unqualified? Let me just ask you a couple examples. So, I mean, Scott Bessent, who's one of the most accomplished bond salesmen and individuals in the hedge fund space ever, right? That's not unqualified. Pete Hegseth, who's actually a frontline warfighter, unlike Lloyd Austin, who never fought a war in his life, right? We have Kristi Noem, who was an accomplished congresswoman and governor from a major state running Department of Homeland Security. You have Howard Lutnick, who's a very famous and well-known financial mind and titan from Wall Street running Cantor Fitzgerald. Marco Rubio, who was a very well-respected U.S. Senator on Foreign Affairs, who's now doing a great job as Secretary of State. So build out your argument why you think this cabinet is unqualified. Seems to me very, very qualified, actually, across the board.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with, I mean, this is the most obvious one, and I have many other examples that I'd like to get into, but Pete Hegseth, you mentioned, I think that is kind of, I don't really understand why you would mention somebody that leaked war chats to a liberal journalist. To me, that doesn't seem like the kind of person that I would want to be.
Well, hold on, time out. He did not leak it. First of all,
he added the person.
The person who actually is responsible was just removed as national security advisor today.
Oh, you mean the person who was the fall guy for Pete Hegseth's problem?
No, he added somebody without his knowledge. But fine.
Okay, so why wouldn't he see him? Why wouldn't he see the person who's in the chat before talking about war policy?
So, time out. Just so we're clear, I'm sure you've been added to group chats with 30 or 40 people sometimes, and you enter in with trust that every acronym is actually a government official. Obviously, that will not happen again. Just so we're clear, Signal was an approved chat by the Biden administration. It's an approved secure channel by
I'm not talking shit
government.
on Signal. However, I have a small YouTube channel. I'm a political commentator as well, much smaller than you are.
Yeah, he's not talking shit about Signal. Of course he isn't. But he just wants to attack all the people for things they've done. That was an accident. It could have happened to any one of us. I know when I get when I get put in a group chat, I assumed everybody in the chat is supposed to be in the chat. I don't personally go through every single person. That's just kind of dishonest to assume that each person is invited to a chat or added to a chat. It's going to go through every person and check their credentials and check to see if they're supposed to be in the chat or not.
Can I help you with something?
Huh?
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, what's your Wi-Fi password?
We don't have Wi-Fi here.
You don't have Wi-Fi?
No, we don't. I was just wondering why you're recording.
You're shooting the video. Why are you so close?
I'm just wondering what's going on.
But why are you so close, bro? Look.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I definitely think there should be a law against personal space. If someone comes in your personal space and gets within your little bubble, no, you should be able to at least push them out of your bubble without somebody saying that you assaulted them. When, it's like, nah, you created the situation.
You can tie my shoe.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I thought you said you're trying to help me.
Yeah, if you need some help with your banking business.
Oh, no.
That's crazy.
Okay.
You can tie my shoe.
If I can ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you say this bank is a good bank to like save money?
So that's a great place if you're wanting to open up a checking
A
account.
savings account. A savings
account. Yeah, it's a great place.
So what interest do my money gain me? What's the interest rate?
There's several different. It depends on the account. There's several different accounts.
If you can just give me one, off the top of your head.
The most common one, it's
the interest rate.
There's one that pays, I think, is 0.75. I cannot remember the other ones off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah. I was wondering just what you're doing out
I was
here.
just shooting a video.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, is that okay?
How about you keep on moving, okay?
Say that one more time.
How about you keep on moving?
Why would you say that?
Well, it's just people were getting a little bit uncomfortable with them filming the outside and just making people a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong? I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. You whisper.
Inside the branch?
Uh-huh. What's wrong with that?
Why are you recording inside of the branch?
I can't really say.
That's the problem. There's no reason.
I was just sent out here to record.
For what purpose?
For what purpose?
For my partners in them.
I'm sorry?
For my partners, they sent me out here to do a video.
So how about you just, if you need something, if you want to open up an account or if you need to handle your banking business, come on in and see us. But for the
Where
time
did you
being,
come from?
I'm over there in the main branch.
You do home loans?
I don't know.
Dang, where did you come from?
Over there in the main branch.
Out the alley?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So if you need something, come see us. But in the meantime, I'll just ask it.
What's your name?
If you, in the meantime, I'll just ask you to keep on moving, okay?
But what's your name so I know to ask for you?
So I'm over there in the main branch.
And what's your name?
If you need something, just keep on moving, okay?
But what is your name?
Tyson Reimer.
Tyson, okay.
Okay?
I'm Bartholomew, man.
In the meantime, let's just keep moving, okay?
You say do what?
In the meantime, just keep moving.
Moving where?
Well, I just don't want you outside recording.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go like in or like on their property. I'm not doing that.
I'm not asking, I'm just telling you, let's just keep on moving, okay? I don't want you recording outside the branch.
Wow.
But I gotta finish the video for my.
I already got that. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Dude, you don't have that power.
My partners in them now.
Then you can tell your partners to come and see if they want to talk to us, but we're just going to keep on moving.
Ray ain't gonna like this.
Perfect. Great. You can have Ray.
Ray.
Okay?
But I'm just trying to let him know real quick that they're not gonna like this because they paid me to come out here.
Okay. You can have Ray come see me.
And Pookie though, he gonna come.
Okay.
Pookie.
I can barely hear you, man, with the car.
I'm sure they'll understand why it makes people uncomfortable when you film inside of a financial institution.
But
The front door.
but they sent me to come to this location.
Okay, well, if
Great.
they want to come talk to us, they can come talk to us.
No, they didn't say to talk to you. They just told me come and.
What I'm saying is if they have a problem, they can come back to us.
It's not a problem.
If they have a problem with the fact that we are not doing this.
Yeah, Ray ain't gonna like that though. If I call him and say that you told me that I can't record right here.
Okay. That's fine. I do not care that he has a problem with that. But in the meantime,
I have to get my back end pay. He only paid me so much to come here. And when I finish the job,
no, we're just gonna shut the camera off.
So listen, real quick, let's just make a deal. Let's just make a deal.
There's no deal. I told you how this is gonna go.
Let's just make a deal real quick. Listen to the deal. Instead of being out here what they said, I just stay out here just a couple hours, man. I'm just gonna be right here, maybe get the drive-through.
No, because I don't want you recording that stuff because that's interfering with the customer's privacy. We're not gonna be doing that.
I'm not gonna be on the property. I'm gonna just stay on the side.
No, that's not how this is gonna go.
Hey, can you mind scooting to the side for me real quick?
This isn't how this
Hold on
is
real
gonna
quick.
go, okay? So what we're gonna do is if you don't go away now, we'll have the police come.
Oh, now you're making me nervous, man. Why you doing that?
We'll have them ask you to leave, okay?
But why would you do that?
The police called.
But why? You ain't gotta do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you tripping, man. You gonna call the police.
Okay, just have a good day.
But you already called the police now. We gotta wait for him.
Have a good day. If you want to leave, you can leave. You're free to leave. But we're We're just not gonna sit here and hang out.
Huh?
We're just not gonna sit here and hang out.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Why are you so close? If I'm making people,
I hate it when they don't show the second part of the video. It's like, come on. How you going to show all this build up and not show the outcome? That's just ridiculous.
Keep that ghetto shit away from me, part 3. Talking on your speakerphone in public, living at your mom's house at 30, but yet pretending to be rich on social media, lacking proper etiquette, or returning to clubs or gatherings where people were unalived, smacking your lips when you talk, still getting into street beef and dying for a hood that you don't own property in, can't keep a job, going in and out of jail, having more baby showers than weddings, having multiple children out of wedlock, getting a BBL before purchasing your own home, expecting men to pay all your bills, but you never had that energy for your baby daddies, buying expensive clothes, jewelry, and cars, but still residing in the hood, claiming you don't need a man, but struggling in private, saying men ain't shit, but you still having kids by them. Not.
I kind of agree with the, being able to afford expensive stuff and still living where you grew up or where you live, staying in your own neighborhood. Because, even if I had $1 billion, why would I move? Why would I move? Do I need a bigger house? Do I need a mansion instead of a regular house? So I kind of agree with that one, but the rest of what he's talking about is straight on.
Tipping at restaurants, letting your kids use profanity because you think it's cute. You keep buying your kids Jordans and PS5s, but they're getting terrible grades in school. Your children bully other children at school, and you still manage to take up for them. Keep that ghetto shit away from me, part 3. Talking on your speakerphone in public, living at your...
Okay, so he kind of, he's talking about the culture, the predominant culture of most Black Americans. And he's right, and I feel bad for him because, most people, when they see him or any Black person, you're automatically thinking, okay, is he one of those that's like that? Because we know the majority is. So it's like, is he the outlier? Is he one of the good ones? Or is he just like the rest? So I feel bad for him, and I'm glad he's calling it out. All right, thanks for coming to the Rational Review. I really appreciate everybody that likes and subscribes to this video, and I'll see you next time.